Having talked about benefits of a smart lighting, it's time to show you how you can do it. How you can change your normal lighting to a smart. A smart lighting can be easily attributed by Z-Wave, while there is no need for wiring. Using Z-Wave devices, there are two options that you can make your lighting in your home smart. The first one is using in-wall switches. Using in-wall switches, these devices are installed between existing wall switches and lights. So you can control lighting either using existing wall switch or apps. The other way is replacing existing wall switches with Z-Wave wall switches or touch panels. In this video, I show you how to install two relays module from Philio company, PAN04, and how to add it into Vera control. Let's show you how to install this device. This is PAN04, a Z-Wave Plus module. N terminal, neutral must be connected here. L hot wire must be connected here. NO1 and NO2 are outputs of relays. S1 and S2 manual switch must be connected to it. This is the Z-Wave button. When this device is connected to power and not included to any Z-Wave network, it goes to auto inclusion mode for 2 minutes. During this time, if gateway goes to inclusion mode, the device automatically will be added to Z-Wave network. After this 2 minutes, for including the device to Z-Wave network, pressing this button 3 times within 1.5 seconds goes the device to inclusion mode. For installing this module, existing wall switch must be removed. Here, line is connected to input of the switch. Then outputs are light 1 and light 2. From the L, a connection, a jumper is necessary to input of the switch. Then output of the switch must be connected to S1 and S2. Okay. The device is connected to power. Flashing a red LED means it is not connected to any or added to any Z-Wave network. And the device is in inclusion mode for 2 minutes. Installing the device is very simple. S1 and S2 are connected to outputs of existing switch. NO1 and NO2 are connected to lights. Before, they used to be connected to outputs of the switch. From the input of the existing switch, we got a jumper to L, and N neutral is connected to this. In order to add PAN04 to Vera control in Vera, we go to Devices, select Add Device. From the list, generic Z-Wave device must be chosen. Next, step 2 asks us whether the device we want to add is assembled and powered. By clicking on Next, Vera control goes to inclusion mode, and it's ready to add Z-Wave devices. While the gateway is in inclusion mode and 2 minutes of auto inclusion is passed, pressing Z-Wave button 3 times, the device goes to inclusion mode. It will be added to Z-Wave network. Vera detected the device and it is added to Z-Wave network. In this section, we can name it. And here we can assign it to a room. By clicking on Finish, Vera starts configuring the device. Now, Z-Wave module is placed behind this switch and is connected to it. Manually, we can turn on or off relays. If the state of switch is changed, the module immediately sends its status to gateway. So as soon as the light turns on or off, you can see its feedback in gateway. After configuration is done, 3 devices appear in Vera UI. The first one is the parent device, and the 2 other are children. Relay 1 controls output 1, relay 2 controls output 2. By clicking on arrow sign of each device, we go to the setting of that device. In device name section, we can rename it. Do not forget to click on Save Changes. By going to the setting of parent device, selecting device options, list of parameters of this device are shown. Setting parameter 31 is essential. 31, which is a 1 byte tick, we must set it to 2. If you don't set this parameter, when a state of existing switch or wall switch is changed, Vera shows it with delay. But by setting parameter 31 to 2, as soon as the state of switch is changed, Vera shows the true and real status of relays. Again, by going to device options. Descriptions of parameter are written in front of them. Parameter 4 defines the manual switch, whether it's edge or pulse or edge toggle. By default, it is set to 1. Parameter number 5, threshold of current for load caution. By default, it is 750. If the power consumption of each relay goes above this number, it sends a command to Vera control. Parameter number 7 defines a restore switch state mode in power failure. If it is set to 1, last switch state, it means 2 means switch on, 0 means switch off. So when power failure happens, after repowering the switch, the relays go to their last state. Parameter number 8 defines auto off timer. By default, it is set to 0. Each value is a number of seconds for the auto off timer. For example, if it is set to 1, when the device is turned on, after 1 second, it turns off. I turn off relay 2. Turn on ceiling light, which is connected to relay 1. This device shows the power consumption of each relay. In my example, right now, ceiling light is consuming 96.3 watts. If I turn on relay 2, an 8-watt LED light is connected to relay 2, and it shows its power consumption. parent device shows the sum of power consumptions for each relay. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any question, do not hesitate to ask.